Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. Markets are rallying off the lows, but another down day on Wall Street on extremely light volume. And again, I've mentioned this in previous videos, but the lighter the volume, usually the markets float higher. To see a market that's even selling a little bit on light volume tells me that it is a weak market. So again, we'll have to see, but it's a nice little comeback later in the day. We're still down about 60 cents on the spiders, though. So again, we'll have to track it and see where we close. But markets, again, 54.2 million traded with about 25 minutes remaining in the trading day. Super light volume. Couple things to go over. Number one, I'm watching the daily chart on the SPY, and I want to show you that right now. So let's flip over to the daily chart here. And if we take a look at the daily chart, see this upper trend line right here? All right, so basically it was this consolidation pattern right here. We broke out above it, but we actually didn't go very far. We just kind of stayed above it and chopped around. Notice how out of the 4 last trading days, if I zoom in, 2 of the days have pierced the line, but you're not closing below it. All right, that's step one on a potential breakdown. So even though the markets are showing us weak signals being down on a light volume day, we're not seeing any sell signals emerge yet, heavy sell signals. A heavy sell signal today would be as if we closed underneath this little flat blue trend line. If we close somewhere down near the lows of the day, that would be a sell signal. Then we would see continued downside. So again, how can you summarize that? Well, basically, if you think about it logically, we're seeing a market that is trading into a holiday weekend. We're waiting on the jobs report on Friday before the holiday weekend. So that's my guess, is you're not seeing that hardcore selling because everyone's just kind of waiting for the stock market to report or the economic news to hit on the jobs number on Friday. And obviously people are taking off for vacation early this week, going out to, be with their families and so forth. So anyways, just wanted to pass that along to you. You can continue to follow that trend line. A daily closing below 217.35 would trigger some sell-side action, in my opinion. Now, taking a look at some of the financial charts here today, they were higher throughout the day. Goldman Sachs is now flat to negative, but for the most part, financials are hanging in there. JPM only down about 11 cents. Had a hard sell earlier today after a gap up, but again is basically trading here on the flat line. What I am noticing today is that tech is seeing money rotation. So you're seeing large cap tech get some money flow here. A couple of my favorites here, if we bring up Apple, take a look. Even though the markets are down across the board, even not a ton, but just a little bit. Apple's up. Take a look at Netflix. Netflix is flat on the day. Take a look at Facebook. Facebook's up 30 cents. Take a look at Amazon. I think Amazon might be flattish to positive. Yep, up 85 cents. So big name tech is seeing a little bit of buying pressure here, some accumulation going on these names. One of the tech stocks I like the most is Tesla here. All right, Tesla, I want to show you why. All right, let me erase this trend line. It's inconsequential to what I'm going to say. Zoom out on the chart, guys. Zoom out here, and this is a very short-term trade. I want to make that clear. This is one of those very short trades that you're really holding for about 24 to 48 hours. All you're going to do is take a trend line right here, connect it through this low, and look at what you get. You get the lows of today. Okay, so again, connecting this low to this low gives you this low. So that tells you you're going to bounce. Now, how much of a bounce are you going to get? Well, it's going to be minimal. Why? Well, because you have a triangular trend line right here as well. All right, put a trend line in right there. So you see how you're coming to a point here? So upside is going to be limited with these 3 moving averages and this trend line. So really this is about a 24 to 48 hour trade, 1 to 2 day swing trade that you're going to look for about $5 to $10 upside bounce on Tesla. And again, it's based off of this trend line here, getting a technical bounce. We know that the holiday volume is going to be even more so over the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, going into the long weekend. You should see Tesla bounce. Again, another factor here, 6 straight down days with a doji formation right here. That's a reversal signal as well. So again, for those of you that like those quick trades, this is one of them. Look for $5 to $10 upside over the next 2 days max on Tesla, and then I would recommend getting out because the way it's trading right now, see how the moving averages are all above current price? That's weak. So even a bounce up to those, you'd think it would pull back off of those moving averages, and then once it breaks this trend line, it's likely going to collapse very sharply to the lows here to about 188, 190 area. I mean, that's a big fall. It's about a $30+ fall, $33 fall or so from current levels. So I love it short term over the next couple days. You can see it's already bouncing up as we speak, going green on the day. I picked a little bit up in the 210-ish range earlier today, but again, we're looking at that as a good play to the upside for a trade here over the next couple days. All right, folks, take care. Come join us at inthemoneystocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial. Get involved, folks. Lots of money to be made. Take care.